right, we are back. Episode number 2. So, I thought about last week a lot, right? And today I kind of came to this conclusion that I'm not going to announce my raise today. I'm just not going to do it. And there's a reason why, right? So the reason I'm not going to announce my raise today is because the tournament director never told me about this rule. So I'm taking this guy's word for it, and now I lost because I listened to him. So I'm just literally not going to do it. And I'm only going to not announce my raise whenever I don't really have anything that I want to raise with, right? So I'll probably just stick to a little tactic where you raise on the button, like when you're the dealer. So it's a position. I'm just going to stick to position raises no matter what. And I'm going to make them extravagant. And I'm not going to say anything. Like, I'm going to go like all in. So I'm going to do stupid shit just to make this guy mad and needle him. So yeah, I'm going to do that today. I'm going to give a little more footage also. I don't want to really bring one of my production cameras with me because obviously I want to give you the highest quality that I can. But I just don't want to give away too much information about my talent, what I do, how experienced I am. I want to mask a lot of things. I'm trying to do that Machiavellian thing where you're acting dumber than you are. That way you can extract as much chips from these people as you possibly can. And that's kind of, I think, one of the reasons why that guy was needling me at the beginning. As soon as I walked in there, asking me all these questions. What's my name? Where am I from? Getting to know all these personal things about me. As soon as I sat down, and he was like, yo, I'm kind of the guy, I'm kind of the jokester here. Don't take anything I say serious. I was like, oh, okay. Jokester, huh? So, I mean, we all know this game, man. So now I'm going to do the opposite to him today. I'm going to needle him. I'm going to ask him all kinds of questions. I'm going to stab. And I'm never going to announce my raise. And I'm not going to announce it until the tournament director tells me that's the rule. And then I'll do it, but we'll see how long that lasts. I'll try to get some footage of it too, just so you know that what I'm talking about is legit. But yeah, so that's going to be my main thing today. More than likely, I'm probably not going to win today because I'm going in there just to like stir the pot, and I'm going to experiment with some things too. I haven't played in a little while, so I'm slightly rusty in some areas of the game. Not too many. I mean, I kind of got back in the groove just playing last week. There's just like, it's a emotional repetition that you have to get in the groove of, because there can be a lot of adrenaline in this game. Even if like there's no investment, you have to be built up with bad experiences in the game. That way you don't care when the bad experiences happen. So point being, I'm a little tilted this week just from last week. But I mean, that guy was working the angles, you know, so can't blame him. I just want to get him back. So we're in a little alpha battle right now. I'm clearly way more experienced than he is, but you know, I've got to let him know who's who today. Very subtly, very, very subtly, right? So that's going to be the main theme today, which is why I kind of want to record as much as possible, because I'm going to be a smart ass. Like I'm going to throw it back at him. I'm going to let him know, like, you can try this all you want to, dude, but there's no investment here. I'm not losing anything. I might invest in the game today. I might get a gift card, like 20 or 30 bucks. The reason I might do that, one, it gives me a lot more chips. I started off with 6,000 last time. I just was trapping a lot of people when I built my stack real fast, which I can usually do, but sometimes your cards just don't play out right, and I could leave right away just because of bad luck. But the reason I'm really getting a gift card today is because it's not a Top Golf, but it's something very similar. And I like golf. It's one of the sports I'm getting into. So they have a driving range that has a bunch of fans, TVs, drinks, food, and it's in the shade. And in Dallas right now, it's been, it's been like 105 plus for a while now, and it's been really hot. So I don't really want to go out in the sun and go swing and do the driving range thing right now at the golf course that's next to it. So I'm probably going to buy the gift card literally because I want to go hit their driving range, and I would spend the money doing so anyway. Might as well get some extra poker chips out of it. It's like 30 bucks for an hour. So it's kind of expensive for these driving ranges, but I just don't want to be out in the sun. So I have to pay a little extra right now. You know, it's August 6th right now. So it's like the dead of summer. It's hot. It's really hot this year. So anyway, that's what episode 2 is going to be about. More than likely, I'm not going to win today. Of course, I'm going to try, but I'm going to needle this guy. And I'm going to record as much as I can. I'll try to do as much horizontal video as I can. By disguising it, I might have to do some vertical ones. So sorry if the aspect ratio changes on this during this video. But anyway, episode number 2, Grinders Challenge 2023, August. Join this challenge with me, guys. Let's go play for free, stack some cash, don't spend any money. Let's go build up our funds and let's go play some cash games together. Like I said, obviously I'm gonna try to win this competition against you too, but I want this first time to be more of a friendly competition. I want to get you guys in the groove of doing this with me. You go play for free, you don't invest anything, you don't spend any of your personal money from your bank or from your job to go play poker with, because that's just gonna make your spouse mad, your whoever. So, and it's not a good practice, right? So I'm dropping down all the way to a free roll for experiment purposes and setting an example so that you join this challenge with me and you follow this structure and this method as well. Like I said, if you're a 5-10 player, if you're a 25-50 player, and you're already buying in for 15,000, 20,000, 1 to 2,000, do this with me too. It's fun. Drop all the way down, play for free, build your stack, and climb through the ranks. You can still play your sim career if you're doing your old career too, and you're already buying in for thousands and thousands and thousands and whatever. I get it. That's hard to drop all the way down and maintain that muscle memory of playing with a higher amount of money, because all you want to do is climb higher. But this is a cool challenge. So, I mean, whoever wants to do this with me, even if you're brand new in poker, make sure to message me and let me know, because this is a great way to structure you. And I will be coaching you guys along the way as well. Let's all do the Grinders Challenge. It's free, it's fun, and I'll show you how to grow your own money correctly in a structured, managed way. And I'll give you guys a lot more advice that you won't get from like regular poker vloggers. And I'm not going to put them on here. It's going to be between you and me. I'll make separate videos to whoever joins my community. That's coming up next. So first of all, just want to make sure that some people want to do this challenge with me. I'm doing it with or without you, but you're already playing these games anyway. Just do it with me. You don't have to announce to the whole world that you're doing it. Just message me like, hey, I'll do the Grinders Challenge with you. Keep it to yourself, because all you're going to do is go sit at the table and zip your lip and stop flipping over your cards. Stop giving information away. You're not going to spend any money. You're going to take your cash, put it into an envelope, write down what date you did it and how much you got. And we're going to start taking that cash to the casino together or separately. Either one works for me. And we're going to grow and scale together. I'm really excited. I'm going to do it again regardless. Like I said, I hope that you join me. So we're going to episode number 2 today. We're about to head that way. I'm gonna needle. This guy's gonna hate me after today, because I'm gonna trap him. I'm gonna like bluff like crazy. I'm gonna just experiment. I'm probably not gonna win today. I'm obviously always gonna try to win, but I'm gonna really do some crazy stuff today. So I imagine that I'm gonna lose. I would not be, if there's 12 players again, I'll probably get 10th place or 8th place. I'm probably not gonna last long in this thing because I'm gonna be stupid. So I'm just making my prediction. And then next week, I'm going for first place. I'll still go for it for today, but I'm going to do some stupid stuff today. I'm just going to piss them off, and then I'll come back, and I have a whole method to it. So I'm not always going to try to win. Sometimes I do certain things for certain reasons to create a certain rapport. And when you come back, they're stuck on that rapport, and you can mess with them psychologically. Like I told you, there's a lot of things in this game that I'm going to teach you that you're not going to learn anywhere else. I'm not going to present this on the video. That was a little bit of a taste. We'll talk soon. Anyway, I'm headed out. Episode number 2. We're going to go needle, needle, needle. And I'll try to win. We'll see what happens. Let's go.
play your phone or you gonna play the game?
I haven't decided yet. I'll go. Me and my baby. I know he does.
So you just invented 58?
Sure.
Keep rolling it in.
3 guys.
That's kind of recent, huh?
Christmas.
Because I haven't seen him in forever. He's not.
He only comes home just for the
I
holiday.
know he looks like you.
He does look like me.
He does. So what's the next holiday?
You're probably gonna be here for Thanksgiving. We can all vote for the week. You know, the last time he was here, we went.
45?
I know. We did.
like it.
Yes,
45?
we did.
I'm all in.
Alright, let's do it.
Huh?
I said, alright, let's do it.
Okay. I have an ace. Dang, I got bit again.
Gotcha, bitch!
So, hang on a
You got
second.
me covered.
He beat me. Straight up. Pay him. Pay that man his money.
This is our, what was already in.
Oh,
wait.
15.
So,
I think that it's not the size that matters.
no, it's not.
But I stunned him hard last week, so
Gotta learn the rules.
do what?
But I gotta learn the rules.
You're learning.
Oh, even on that end, I mean, I still would have bid for everything on that end because I thought you said it free, so I'm not getting out of that end, no way.
They didn't set it up. They told him to do it.
Because it was too far away.
I know. I know.
It could.
I'm gonna figure this one out.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, we have more bronze before he gets around something else. We gotta be cautious.
Oh my gosh. Dude. I don't know where to start. I got first place. But that's nothing compared to what happened. So, I don't even know if I should start off telling you like that. I just got first place. The guy who was a douche to me last week took his entire stack from him when he was chip leader, wiped him out of the tournament. Sweet vengeance. And like half the players are like, yeah. They're like, I got my sweet revenge. Awesome. And you know what? My whole strategy was like, it didn't work this time because as soon as I walked in there, he was real nice. So he was like real sorry. I was like, oh, you're depressed because of that. Cool. So I didn't use my tactics like I said I was going to. I just zipped my lip and played straight. However, I just got banned from the league. They just banned me because of filming this. I got my first place. I got my $140 buy-in and I'm banned. So my grinders challenge is off to a really weird start. I got my buy-in. It's more than last time. Last time I got 125 to start off with, and a couple years ago, now I got 140. So my new poker career for this grinders challenge, I have one buy-in, and now I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely banned from another league. Now I'm banned from this one because I recorded the footage. The guy that beat me last week, played that game I was telling you all about, I recorded me beating him. I just sat, I've had the phone on the table the whole entire time recording everything. And they, at the final table, there's like 3 of us left, and the tournament director pulls me to the side. She's like, Tyler, come here. I was like, okay, what's going on? She goes, do you work for AHL? I was like, no. And I forgot what else she asked me. I was like, do you work for any other league? I was like, no. It's like, I live right down the street. I'm just playing some free poker. Free poker. So she's like, okay, well, somebody, I don't remember. Oh, that's when she started bringing up the recording. Well, they said you're recording, so you're not allowed to. So why are you recording? I was like, I do poker vlogs. She's like, what? I was like, poker vlogs. Like, you film your strategy, your hands, what happened. She's like, I don't know what that is. She's pretty old, I guess, or older, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, because of privacy, and the people don't have your permission, you can't film. It's like, it's my cell phone camera. Is that really filming? Like, come on. I have real equipment. Like, you should get me in trouble for that shit. Anyway, so I go back to the final table. There's 3 of us left. I take the old man out across from me, and I take the old woman out next to me. And she was actually pretty decent. I'll explain her skill in a little bit, but yeah, I won. I got first place. I got the 140. Then she pulled me to the side again. She's like, Tyler, come here. I was like, what's going on? She goes, you promise not to shoot the messenger? I was like, kind of a weird question to ask me, but yeah, of course not. What's up? She goes, well, due to the fact that you were filming and you didn't have people's permission, even though we're taking pictures of first place and all that, and we get footage, we get the pictures and stuff for this league for promotion, you can't be recording. There's a little kid right here, he might have been in the shot somewhere. So because of that, you can no longer play with Games R Us, which is the name of the leagues. Now I don't care. Now I'm gonna say who it is. They just banned me from the league because of this video. So my Grinders Challenge came to a screeching halt. Fortunately, I'd landed first place. I got the cash. I have one chance. I can't go, I gotta go find some other tournament if I don't make this work. So, I don't know what to say, guys. I'm confident. I can go play 1-2. I can go turn 140 into something. So, I'm fine. I can chill out and I'll go double that. I'm just gonna try to make $100 so I can go back in and play. I don't know. I'll come up with that in the future. Yeah, I'm mind blown right now. I don't know what to think. I just got banned from the entire league. They banned me from the whole thing. I can't go to any other games now because of this. All right. There goes my light. That figures. Now my light ran out of battery. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. This is crazy. All right. Well, this is my Grinders Challenge episode number 2. I got first place. Here's all the footage. Holy shit.
Hey guys, turn on the bobby cushion.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, like that. Rush. 6.
We got a 9 plus.
6.
Eight of hearts.
Call.
Flush.
What do you got?
No, it's him.
I'm all in.
There it is. I'm gonna hit. I'll ever hit one of these.
It's fun being able to play with different people and have each other's abilities and strengths.
They're all free. I'm all in.
You have 9?
Same amount.
There's no better.
No
He's all
better.
in, he's all in, he's all in. Oh, they're all
Yeah,
in.
they're
No.
I'll check.
You're gonna kill my battery. I told you to stop playing first.
Naughty, naughty.
I'm out.
You get 100,000 total.
That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do to my seniors when they're heart attacks.
Man, you don't need
I get done.
Oh, we took me down?
Yep.
Bubsy's gonna get done.
what?
You know Bubsy. I'm just gonna look at this.
Ice bag. You know, some ice. Ice bag.
See if it's.
Hey,
Try to help her.
Stop it. I told you already.
Too fast, and some days seem lost. Speeding keeps
Right.
to the left or right?
Right.
I got an 8.
Like, who's your...
To get to the other side.
I have to say why. Please say why.
Please say why.
Okay, say why. Just say
That's my.
Have you been
Bro,
writing on black and I noticed the high numbers?
Remember,
I have some time. Everybody pick me up. I'm all in.
I just play a paint block.
Okay, so it was about at this point whenever I was pulled to the side and talked to about my filming. Like I told you, they asked me, do you work for that other league? It's like, I own a couple of businesses. I'm not a tournament director at a free poker league. She's like, do you work for TABC? It's like, I just film poker vlogs. I film my hands. It's very common. Very common. But this is free poker. Free. It's about as legal as it can get. I'm just having some fun trying to get people to do what I do because I'm not gonna brag on myself, but anyway, so yeah. I got first place. The lady to my right ended up getting about half my stack. So, I mean, she played pretty interesting. She would play like really slow when she had good hands. And she would literally wait for you to bet. She would just set a trap. but no aggression. So it was interesting what she had learned. I was there at one point, so I know where she's at. But yeah, I mean, I got first place. They took a picture of me, they have it. There's no way I'll ever get it. I'm banned from their Facebook page. That was almost immediately. Some of those people have found me on Facebook at all and found the episode. You know, it's really interesting how those people from that tournament found this episode on this page. So somebody that's watching this right now is going behind my back and not telling me and showing this to people that they know. So I know about 3 people who would normally have the tendency to do that. I've pretty much cut everybody off my page that would. So I mean, more than likely, I know who you are and I'm talking to you right now. So, I mean, keep doing it. I really don't care at this point. So, yeah, so that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Do not be intimidated by what I go through with these leagues. Like I told you, they're like little cults. They're easy to get into normally. They're just like, they need like all the players they can get. So they'll take you. But what I'm trying to teach you is to get in, get your money, and get out. Because they'll either trap you and like befriend you and like not let you climb higher than them, or they'll just kick you out for whatever reason. Usually, like, as you can tell through this video, the way that they're staring at me, they hate my dominance. What a grinder is an alpha poker player, and I am an alpha poker player. It is what it is, and it pisses people off. That's why they try to intimidate you, they leverage you, but I know these things. I've been through it for so long that I'm just numb to it. And one of the reasons that I'm numb to it is because I've climbed so high in this game. Like I've done pretty decent for somebody who started off playing free rolls. I've climbed a lot higher than a lot of people. A lot of people get stuck at 1-2. Some people climb them to 1-5 or 2-5. And I mean, I climbed higher than that. So like I'm pretty up there for what I started off as. And anybody can do it. So that's the whole purpose behind what I'm doing. So like I said, don't be intimidated. You're not going to go through what I go through. I'm just a very, very dominant player. And I'm not there to play games. I'm there to win. Like poker, it's a social game. It's a social sport. But really, you're there to like cut each other's throat, take each other's money. Who's the better player? First impressions are always a big thing, but the impressions will always be continuous. So just do what I said. Just go to the games, play for free. There's no investment. When you make your cash, keep it to the side. Go put it into a game. I'm gonna start a separate Facebook page. It's gonna be a private group. I'm only gonna allow a couple of you in there. I don't need this to be a big group. Like, you know, there's like poker groups all over the place and they have thousands of people. I don't want that because I'm not really trying to create a poker game. Like that was never really my intention. I did so that I could create players like myself. So I'm gonna invite a couple of you to it. If you're interested, message me. I'll bring you into the group. I'm going to teach you things that if the average poker player did what I did, poker would suck. And the reason why is because if everybody did what I did, the game wouldn't last. But since only a handful of us are going to do it, it's amazing. So if you follow what I do, and there's only like a group of us that do it, you'll kill the game. Like you'll do very well consistently. And I'll teach you skills and tactics and all kinds of psychology. And there's different things that I'm just gonna open your eyes to. And then when you go play these games, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna dominate, and you're gonna make your money. It's really not as hard as you think. You're thinking, like people think too scientifically into this. And there's one thing that rules all of it. And it's just a habit that you have to get into. And once you get into the habit and you recognize the habit, that's when you start making money. I've preached it multiple times on my Facebook page. So yeah. So I'm gonna start that group. I hope that some of you guys join me. For those of you who are just on my regular Tyler Cambre Facebook page that are watching this, Now, obviously, this content is not going to be for all of you because only a certain portion of you are poker players. I just wanted to make this 2-part episode for you because a lot of us enjoy a good story. This is a real good story. One of the other better stories that I have is whenever I worked for that other Freeroll League a long time ago when I was going through college. I worked part-time as a tournament director. And this tournament company had like the biggest tournament that they had ever had, right? And I got first place, and it was like the biggest profile picture they've ever had. There's like what, 5 million plus in chips in front of me. And I took I took the owner and his girlfriend out of the tournament. I eliminated them, and they were visibly upset about it. I ended up getting first place, and later that night when I went to the other game, I was celebrating to one of my favorite places in the Addison. I was informed by another tournament director that you need to leave your equipment with me. You've been fired. Like, man, like that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. These free poker places take this so serious. It's free poker. It's where you go to practice. So once again, don't be intimidated. Don't be intimidated by what I'm telling you. You're not going to go through what I go through. I'm a hardcore poker player. I'm an alpha poker player, so nobody wants me around. It's not like that hard of a deal. You want people who are around that are like easy to leverage, easy to dominate, easy to beat in this game. And I'm here to fight. I'm here to win. That's why I come. Like, I don't even like splitting pots. Like, now they normalize it to where like a portion of the pot you have to tip to the tournament director at the end of the day. But like when I started doing this, they were paid by the hour and you can tip them if you want to. As a matter of fact, I think tipping's illegal. Uh-oh, did I just break a rule? I don't know. So anyway, like I said, these games, don't let me trash them too much. I'm coming from a very high place. You're starting from the ground up, and if you are starting a little bit higher, you know what I'm talking about. And you make fun of these games too, because I probably joked with them with you. But yes, so get back in there. The point is to go play for free, win the cash, take the cash, put it into a cash game. At the casino, you have to do it legally. I'm setting an example for you. I want you to follow along. So I'm at the point now where it took me 2 episodes or 2 tries. I got my first place, I got my cash. Now I have to move forward. I can't sit here in the free rolls. Not only can I not sit here in the free roll world, I've been kicked out of it. So I don't know where another tournament is. I can probably go play in that one league where I worked at a long time ago, but they're like, my reputation over there, it's not even my reputation. My level of dominance and leverage I have on that place is so good. Like, it would be a very bad decision for me to go play over there. So I'm just not gonna do it. And I don't want to support them, honestly. Like, a lot of those guys are my friends. And like, if you knew what they were trying to do to me when I was running my reality show, I'm not gonna talk about that on this episode. I found out some things. And there was one person I was telling all this stuff to while I was getting stuff ready. And smoke came out. And I told one person, and one person only. Now, I don't know if you know what was going on, but I know what was going on. I figured it out. And you were the one feeding them information. And I thought you were my friend. I thought a lot of you were my friends. And you know, it's pretty sad, but it's free poker. But y'all are addicted to drama, I guess. Whatever. So anyway, the Grinders brand is about creating a hardcore professional alpha poker player. I'm teaching you a structure to play management structure to where you don't gamble. You have no investment in the game. Now, when you win money for free, technically you can be like, yeah, well, now I have money, so now it's gambling. But it's not if you treat it like a business. If you make it for free, you're not taking any of your day job. You're making a part-time income. That is the whole purpose of all this. I don't know anybody else that's doing this. In fact, I don't know that anybody else who's done this structure before. I kept track of an entire year of playing this. I went 93 wins, 5 draws, and 13, I'd say that backwards. 93 wins, 5 losses, and 13 draws. Now, I don't expect everybody to replicate that. As a matter of fact, I tried it again in 2020 and I didn't replicate it. I think I was up to 4 wins, 1 loss, and like 2 draws or 3 draws even. But I was on a different timeline. I was creating businesses and I was doing some other things. I was getting Dream Realm pictures off the ground. So I had other things going on. Poker wasn't really my primary focus. And since my my reality show got destroyed by that stupid COVID hoax crap, like, it's just been a long time trying to rebuild this. And now I'm just doing it for fun. And I'm not trying to get paid off of this. I mean, if I can create some games that are private to where I can teach you these things in person, I would love to, which is why I'm creating the group. I don't want a big Freeroll League like everybody else has. That was never the point of what I was doing. The point of what I was doing was trying to create a player like me into a player like you with my structure, my psychology, and my tactics, which most of you learn anyway. So I'm just giving you those extra steps just for free. So that was the whole point of giving my hats away to you when we were filming, because I want people to recognize that. So, I mean, everybody knows what a grinder is, even though like that's my brand name. Like even the Texas Card House owner, he talks about what a grinder is, a hardcore professional poker player.
We want to be as inviting as we can and really create an experience that everyone's going to enjoy. Not just a hardcore grinder or poker player, but just the casual person that wants to come in and experience poker.
It is what it is. That's why I named it what I named it. I wanted to separate us. I want to separate the men from the boys. Like I don't want a bunch of free roll players to follow me. I want to get you out of that world. I want to make you some money because we'll look good together. Like when everybody walks around, they see this emblem and they play against you, they're going to look like that video that you just watched. Staring you down, angry, mad at you for not breaking. You don't hate these people. You don't even care about these people. I don't even see that woman staring at me until I watch the video ever again. Did she look like she liked me? No. She wanted to rule me with fear. She wanted to make me scared of her. What's to be scared of? Her staring me down? I don't like confrontation. If there's anything to be scared of, why didn't she have any poker chips? I like her joke at the end of that video too. We better be careful or he's gonna get us. Yeah, bitch. Tyler Cambre, signing out. Tyler the Grinder, signing out. Talk to you guys soon.